Hey guys, welcome to Automate with Amit, and in this video we are going to learn one of the most famous interview question, which is factorial of any particular number. So for those who are very new to the factorial, factorial is multiplication of each of the number till that particular number. Let's suppose we want uh, factorial of any number 5. So in that case, factorial of 5 is going to be 5 multiplication by 4 multiply by 3 multiply by 2 multiply by 1. So it's like if we want factorial of 10, then 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 6 5 4 3 2 1 all along till 1. Okay, so starting from that particular number till the end of 1. Okay, so that is the factorial of any particular number. And so for that, let's create one more class over here, which is going to be factorial. Okay, so I am going to include this public static void main. Okay, so here, let me create one method where, so in this video, we are going to see how we can create that factorial using factorial program using simple loop. So factorial using loops. Okay, so I am going to create one method, public static void or void factorial. Okay, so factorial using loops. Okay, so this factorial also requires integer number till that particular number we want factorial of. Okay, so now so let's have one factorial equal 1, because eventually we need to return this, so or print this factorial. So okay, we need one loop because we are going to iterate from that particular number till that till 1. So let's start for I equals number, and I is going to be greater than 1, greater than equal to 1, because we are going to come back from that particular number to 1. So now, okay, so it is not mentioned as integer, that's why it is giving us issue int. Okay, so here so factorial equals, we are going to collect all those multiplications into this factorial into I. Okay, so this is going to give us factorial. This particular expression can be rewritten in this form. So this is same as factorial multiplication equals I. So this is similar to this line. Okay, so now let's print it out, sys out here factorial of number is factorial. Okay, so let's see if this works. I am going to give one factorial of let's suppose for the very first time, if we give, then let's suppose we are giving 0. So 0's factorial is also 1. So let's see if it is printing us 1. Okay, so factorial of 0 is 1, which is correct. And of 1 is also 1, so which is again correct. Then let's have factorial of 5. So factorial of 5 is 120. So like it is going to be 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay, which is going to be 5 fours are 20, 360 to 120. Okay, which is correct. Okay, so this was this was related to the factorial using loops. So let's understand how we can create factorial using recursion. Okay, so factorial using recursion. Okay, so for those who don't know what a recursion is, so recursion is basically a programming method where one particular method or function calls itself within the program execution. Okay, so that is called recursion. And let's create one method. So this is also a very good interview question where I mean, when a candidate um, creates a factorial of or any kind of this kind of programs using loops, and that seems very easy, then interviewer to trick that person says that, okay, let's create it using recursion. So usually people get stuck at that point of time, so you need not to get stuck. So factorial using recursion. Okay, so again or so I will be breaking this method into two: public static again void factorial. I'll let you know why it is happening in two ways. Okay, so here it is again going to be this integer number because we are going to print. Okay, so here again it is going to receive the same number. Okay, so what we are going to do in this case, this factorial is the actual method which is going to calculate the factorial. Okay, so in this case, let's try it. If number equals to 0, so in that case what it is going to happen, because we know that factorial of 0 is 1, so we will say that return 1 again, else if number equals to 1, then again we need not to worry about it. Is again going to be 1, but you see, okay, it is giving issue because we are returning something and it is void. Okay, so integer again, else what it is going to do. So when number is not 0 nor 1, then what it is going to do, because we need to multiply that number from its previous number, right? So in this case we need to call the similar method with negative I mean number -1. So in this case what it is going to do, so it is going to let's suppose any number 5 over here. So 5 into it is again call this factorial number with parameter number -1, which is in this case 5 minus 1 4. So factorial 4 will be called. So 4 again, it is not 0 or 1, then it is going to come inside this again. So in this place it is going to replace this factorial number 4 into again 4 into 3. So 4 minus 1, 3. So let's complete this and we will understand what is going to happen. Okay, so sys out, because our number has been ready. Sorry, factorial has been ready. So I will be using this again. Control C. This is what we need to print over here. So factorial of number is factorial. I am going to call it this, pass this number. So that's it, I think. Okay, so let's print this out and after that we will see how it is working. Okay, using recursion again, factorial of let's see 1 or let's say start from 0. So 0, this is going to be 0, factorial is 1. Then again, factorial of 1 is going to be again 1. Then again, factorial of 5, let's suppose, then it is going to 120 again. Okay, so let's try one more. So what if we give 4? So 4, 3, 12, 12, 2, 24. So 24 should be of. Okay, so it is working fine. So let's see how recursion has actually calculated this value. So let's go to on this here. You see, this is our program, right? Factorial integer number, and if number equals to 0, then it is going to return 1. If number equals to 1, then it is going to return this is going to return 1. Okay, and else it is going to calculate in this way. So let's suppose we have given 5 as number. Okay, factorial 5. So what it is going to come, it is going to come at this point, return 5 into factorial 4. So from this point it is again going to call itself with value instead of 5, it is going to put 4. So again at this point it is going to, since this last statement is incomplete, so unless and until it is going to complete everything, I mean execute everything, it is not going to return the value. Okay, so number like 5 into factorial 4 is going to give 4 into factorial 3, then again 5 into 4 into 3, then again factorial 2. So factorial 2 is going to be called, so then again factorial 1. So eventually what we are going to get for factorial 1, we are going to get 1. So at this point, it is not going to call factorial function again, factorial method again. So what it is going to do, it is going to recalculate this value 5 into 4 into 3 into 1, and it is going to return the calculated value from here to the method where it is exactly getting called. So at this point. Okay, so I hope this is pretty much clear, and I have some other programs which are based on recursion. It is like Fibonacci series and all those using recursions and other way of programming. So do check out those videos also. I will give link of video in the description. If you like this video and it was helpful to you, just please like this video and subscribe my channel for more related videos. Thank you.